to talk about our mental health.
There's this like common narrative that you come across as a man that like to be a man, you shouldn't have emotions, you shouldn't cry, you shouldn't talk to your friends about things, and that mental health is or struggling with mental health is some kind of weakness. And I think it's important to know that that is absolutely not the case.
One of the things that we know to be true is that men are particularly bad at asking for help when they need it, and this can be true for a range of different reasons, but particularly here at Oxfordshire Youth, we want to make it really, really clear that mental health and issues with mental health doesn't care about who you are or what you are. It will come up for you at some point in your life.
For men who normally will kind of think we're stronger, we are able to just cope and basically just get on with life, which is a very bad way of looking at mental health. Everybody's affected by mental health.
I am no stranger to this conversation. I have struggled to talk about my mental health for a very, very long time, just like many men have. The whole concept around, man up or be a man and all of that has been a stigma on my life for a very, very long time. So much so that I was absolutely silent, and that led to some really, really dark and difficult conversations. I truly believe that the stigma around men speaking up about their mental health really needs to stop. Men need to have safer spaces to speak up. Why? Because when men speak up, we are stronger, we are safer, we are better, we have a healthier society. For me, I thankfully have healthy communities in my friends, in spaces like my family, in my church. Thankfully, I have it here at work as well. So there are really, really great spaces and comfort that I have to talk about my mental health. I also have a therapist.
Real men cry, real men talk to their friends about their feelings, and that's a really difficult thing to do, actually, talking to other men about their feelings. And you often hear in heterosexual relationships, female partners can often end up being like the therapists for their partners because they won't talk to anyone else about their feelings. And when I first heard of that as a stereotype, that really resonated with me, and I was like, I'm going to make a real effort to talk to a lot more of my guy friends about how I'm feeling. And that's tricky because you don't want to come across as if you are attention seeking is a horrible word that I think we pick up as kids a lot of the time from parents and other kind of authority figures in our lives, and it's not. But also it's that thing of recognizing that when you talk to your friends about how you're feeling and how things are in your life, you make it easier for them to do it to you, because it's terrifying to be the first person. And since I've been doing that, a lot more of my friends have been coming to me to talk about things. And I feel like it's really deepened my friendships and relationships with people. I
personally, before coming here, culturally, I've always felt that I don't really need to talk about it. I can handle things myself. I should be seen by my wife and my children thinking, I should be seen as being the strong one, and they always come to me. I'm always there to do things, but it is very, very important to open up about certain things that your mental health, about the stressful day-to-day activities that you do, whether at work or from outside, and that cultural thing about men being strong. It's actually, I don't want to basically be rude, but it's rubbish, honestly, because at the end of the day, we all have our different ways of managing mental health, either stress. And we also there's a lot of symptoms that we need to identify, to understand, so that when we start having those symptoms, we need to be able to then open up and talk to other people, be it professionals, be it family members, be it just kind of friends or relatives that you can talk to.
Important that men have those safe spaces to talk. Whether you have anxiety, depression, whether you're facing trauma, eating disorders, it doesn't matter what it is, please reach out, please do talk. Crying, being emotional, any of that doesn't make you any less of a man. If anything, it makes you stronger and it makes you more of a man. Real men cry too.
Remember that it's okay to cry, it's okay to have feelings, and it's absolutely okay to talk to your friends about how you're feeling.
Real men cry.